Yes. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Happy day. Imagine you're a powerful visionary, you're a leader in your field. But if no one knows your name, how will they find your brilliance? How will they find you? Let's talk about visibility today. Not from ego, not from any selfish thoughts, but from alignment, from clarity and, divine leadership. Leadership that you own. Leadership that you own naturally. Okay? So, welcome, beloveds. Welcome to another episode of From Epiphany to Action. Whether you're listening from your boardroom, from your office, like outside in nature, or on your balcony, it's all great. It's all great. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful to say, at least, that I'm here today to share with you. And I'm especially thankful for you receiving me in your heart, because I'm very, very privileged to be doing this podcast. And I feel uh, that it's the best thing I can do to serve or to lead you wherever you are. I'm Aisha. I'm a mother. I'm a visionary. I'm speaker. Yes, I speak, as you know. And I'm a founder. I'm the founder of AishaCecilia.com Media and Consultancy. I'm a shareholder, co-shareholder, and owner of Get Responsive. So my soul's work is to help people. And I'm doing it since a young girl. And I'm very purposeful. I love to lead leaders to move from inside, to create the income you want, or more income. It depends where you are on your journey. Bringing you from your calling, because we all have a calling, a mission, anything to do in this world, to bring you clarity while you're building generational wealth and just wealth, you know, leaving a wonderful legacy behind for the next generation. That's what I love to do. That's what I love to inspire you to do with these podcasts as well. And today we are diving into the most underestimated yet powerful business tool, a very powerful one, and that's visibility. Okay? Let's get you seen. Let's get you seen. Let's get you heard. Let's get you paid as well, because visibility is important. But how important is it? In this space where we are today, in this podcast uh, about epiphany moments, my intention is to bring you where the divine downloads, that shift that you get just that moment in a blink of an eye. You got something in your mind, that thing, yeah, that idea, yeah, that will change your life, give you new direction. Okay. uh, um, and direction in your life, new direction in your business, in love, in relationships, in your leadership journey, wherever you are. But more than that, we focus on what you do after these moments. The action that you're going to take, because wisdom without action is wasted. It's wasted time. Do you know how many people we just buried through years? Cemetery is full of great ideas that was wasted. They didn't do anything with it, and they went through another life with it. So I want to bring you in a state where you can use that epiphany moment, take action on it. Every episode is powered by my intuition. I write a lot, but I'm doing this mostly intuitively because simple. I can't prepare too much. I have to do it just the way I feel it. I work on your energy. I feel you, and I just cover that what you probably might need now or in the future. I'm moving from divine intelligence, from the loving the truth. I'm very honest and open, and I'm very practical also in my business. And I use a lot of strategies to get there where I am and where I want to go. And these are the life experience I'm sharing with you. It's not in books because I don't. I know that you can't learn entrepreneurship or being a leader from a book. You can get inspired, but you have to do it. You have to perform. And these are the insights that I'm sharing with you through this podcast. And of course, I speak to a lot of people, so they inspire me as well. And these are amazing people, a lot of experience. So all those people I'm going to share during these podcast episodes with you what I told me. Of course, you won't get a name, but I promise you, I'm just delivering you valuable information you can use in your epiphany moments and after. Because I know by now that when you get a revelation or something, then you can become the person you want to be. You have to get a revelation, you have to get an insight to transform. Okay, let me close this with it. So don't forget it. Don't forget that. Put attention because you can always go back and repeat these things, but you have one moment and second that you get that epiphany moment, and maybe it's now. So we are moving with this podcast. My mind is to share on variety of levels with you, um, you know, and it moves very very quick sometimes, and sometimes I have to take my time because I feel that I have to do it. Um, what you can expect of our visibility topic today is that you can get a redefinition of it, not as ego, but as impact. That's what we're going for. I'm going to share three clarity shifting reasons why you are hiding. Mhm. Why you are hiding for the spotlight. And a CEO style visibility strategy you can start today. Things that I use, things that I share with my clients as well on this area, and the energy to show up with confidence, power, and purpose. We are going to dive in there. That's what you can expect. And let's start. Let's start to dig in. If I had known, because I made a post yesterday about this as well, if I knew that visibility would be the ultimate game changer, I would have started way before 2010. I'm going to share with you why in a second. If I knew, I would have do it a long time ago. But I started my journey in the spotlight since a young girl. I was on stage, I sing, I do all those kind of things. But the visibility from the past, I've like 30 years, has changed so much. The media has go from the TV presentator to anybody can get a camera on your face and start talking and interviewing you. So it's from like a pedestal. It's still on a pedestal, the media and so on. But it's a lot easier to do. You can get someone uh, for an interview very easily, and you can decide very easily to be in the spotlight. That's the change. And if I knew today it will be something, I would have trained myself to do another longer period with it. But I'm on this journey, I mean, like since 2014, things like that, around that season. It's quite, yeah, it's a 10 years journey in the spotlight, on and off, not all the time because I need to rest as well. But it's, if I knew, I would have started back then. And today it's a game changer. It depends how you put it as a tool in your business, how you use it strategically. You can get a lot of benefit out of it. So let me start with the three visibility barriers that I want to share with you. The first one that I hear like a lot from CEOs. By the way, today my focus is on the CEOs. Yes, you. You are the director, you are the captain, you are the leader, you are the visionary, you are the one with a purpose. You know you built the foundation, and even though you are not there any longer, you are father, you're still the one people will be looking at. So the first barrier, they say, I don't need it. It's for others to do because my industry or any kind of reasons you might have. We will deepen that in a minute. Another visibility barrier that I hear often is my team is taking care of it. My team will do it. My colleagues are taking over, and it's their responsibility. It's not mine. So I don't have to show off, or I don't have to be an ambassador for my company. I don't have to be an ambassador moving forward or doing anything in the visibility for my company. And then a third one is, oh, I'm too shy. I can't do that. Oh, nobody needs me out there. They don't. So let me share the truth with you. Okay. Visibility, first of all, is not vanity. That is one of the reasons why me with my, because I have a Christian background, I'm a more a lot spiritual today, but I started in the Christianity, and looking at yourself, loving yourself, and all those kind of things. What taught to me back then was like, and maybe you are in the same thing, it's selfish, it's vanity. It's the same thing with visibility. If you people, why are you again in the spotlight? Why are you standing again in front of people and talking? But wake up. We are living in 2025, okay? Things change, and visibility is long never, that it wasn't by then, by the way, but now more than ever, it's not vanity, it's a service. It's a service towards the people that need you, the one you are serving, the one you are leading. So be visible, or it's not vanity. It's a privilege for people to have the opportunity to connect with you in this digital world where we're living now. You won't get it. I go deeper in that in a minute. And another truth is, you are not a brand, you're a movement. I repeat this one. You are not a brand. Understand. You are a brand since the early morning that you wake up till you sleep and during your sleep. You're a brand. You're an identity. You're a person. Okay? And by the way, you can change into a movement as well. And you know that. You know that. I'm not going to give examples now about this, but The truth is, you're not a brand. You're more than that. You're an identity. Let me explain again. You're an identity. You're a movement on your own. Um, People are waiting to experience your energy. I had a coach in, I have a few coaches. I love them. They keep me going. So that's a side note. But one coach told me once, and I was like in shock back then. It's a few years ago. Aisha, people are waiting to experience your energy. I was like astonished. I was like, how do you mean? How do you mean people are waiting on me? And then he explained, because I didn't want to be visible. It wasn't, I think I'm not the only CEO that didn't want it. And I'm not the only person in this world. Maybe you are sitting and listening to this episode now and you think, yes, I'm there. I'm especially there. I don't think people are waiting on me, on my energy out there. They have the company, they have the survey. I can be in the background. But you know what? People do business with people. So they need your energy somewhere. Don't rob them of that. Okay? Don't rob them of your wonderful energy that can make them spiral up to their next level. And to get a little bit in depth of the topic, um, the reason why it's so important, the reason why it's so important for you to to be visible. Yeah, I started visibility. That's the truth that I share with you. Isn't a vanity. It's a service. If you think of it like that, that means that you have to stay in the memory, in the memory of your clients, your potential leads. They have to remember you, not just their side, not only what they see, but they have to remember you when they have a problem. Everything, anything, they have to think. Let's say you solve issues about dashboards, they have to think about you. You solve issues about skin problems, they have to think of you. Health, they have to think about you first. That's the reason you have to be out there. Or you don't have to be every day and so on. If you don't like it, don't force yourself to do that. I will get in the strategies in a moment. But know that you have to stay in their memories. Otherwise, you tend to lose clients because there are others there that are yelling and distracting them from coming to you because you are the right one for them. But because you are so silent, they don't see you, they don't know where to find you, they go to the wrong one between accolades. You understand? So be in their memory, okay? Not only in their side, because they forget you very shortly. But if you're in their memory, they will remember you at night, day, anytime when they have the problem. Um, and with that saying, just uh, imagine yourself on a marketplace. How would you respond? What would you do to get and stay in the visibility of your potential client that is walking by? On a marketplace, selling your fruits, or I mean like any product of thing you have right there. Think about it. You have to make some noise. You have to make some noise to bring the attention to you so your potential client that needs you and only you can come to you. So that's the meaning of visibility nowadays more than ever, because everything is digital. The most of it is digital. They see you on the socials. And I understand and understand by now, not everybody wants to put their face out there, but you can do it without your face, just like this podcast. Okay? The digital distractions that are out there for your only beloved and wished client are multiple thousands. I mean, like the impressions in an hour, what we get is like, I mean, between the 1,000 and 3,000 impressions only on the socials. We are not talking about TV and other thing, only the social channels. Okay, so distraction, the digital distraction mean your people won't find you unless you lead them. You are the one who have to lead them to you. Hear your voice, be visible, be visible. Okay, so don't think that you're not a brand. You are one, and you are a movement. You are the solution, the unexpected solution. Okay, people are waiting on you to make the difference in their lives. Don't drop them from that. And very simple strategy I want to share with you that I use for myself, and that I share as well with the ones who wants to hear, with my clients and students. It's how you call it. Um, it's very simple. You can implement it, and I hope to get you there in an epiphany moment, right there in an epiphany moment, to just understand that it's very simple. You don't have to make it difficult for yourself to be visible. It's very easy. The only thing is the few steps that I'm going to share with you to make it much more easier for you, and that you can see if you're following me, like, I mean, like years that I'm on LinkedIn. I used to be active on other social channels as well, but LinkedIn is the place today, and TikTok. I have a certain way how I do things, because just like you, I don't have so much time to put in all these tools, but I understand, and by now you do, that is very important for us as CEOs, director, how you call yourself, specialist, executive, to be visible, okay, for your brand, for your company. The first step um, I can give you today is to create your own spotlight. Yes, your own spotlight on your own terms. It don't have to be like how I am doing it. You can choose another way how to be in a spotlight. You can choose to be doing only vlog for 1 minute a day or a week. You can choose to do audio. You can choose to sing in your audio instead of talking like I'm doing right now. You can do the combination. You can create it and organize it as you want. Okay? Create your spotlight on your own terms. Feel at ease doing it, knowing the purpose why you are doing it. Use a smart method. Yeah, and if everybody knows the smart method, be specific in what you want, how you want it, what you want as a result, when do you want it, and what's the reach you want. It's a few very important things to put there in that smart plan yours. Be specific, measurable, make it measurable for yourself, assignable, that you can assign other people as well to help you at it. Be realistic. If you don't have time to be 1 hour a day online, with a vlog or anything, don't do that. If you have 1 minute, 30 seconds, use these 30 seconds, it's enough. It's about the repetition, the how many times your potential leads, your potential clients going to see you, is going to get in touch with you, with your vibe, with what you're doing, how you're doing, the problem you're solving for them. Okay? And make it time bound. I mean, like you are going to do it from January till December, or for 3 months, or for 1 week. Just be time bound so you can get at ease to repeat the process again and again. Okay? So that's step one. Second step is dare to ask. When you have made your plan, your spotlights on your own terms, using the SMART method, ask your marketing or a marketing person who are good at it, who have insights, who can share with you, or a PR person. You know, if you're in a company, by the way, companies have rules. You can just go out there. Some company have rules, and I understand. You have to move in their uh, um, legislation, or you know. Um, so contact the PR department before you go on moving in this part of visibility, because it brings responsibility. Don't forget, what you put out there is what you put out there. It's going to live their own life, and so on and so ever. All these details, the PR and the marketing person, executive, or specialist can inform you about that. It's very important. Do it have to be perfect? Oh, don't fall in that trap. Be yourself, be authentic. Everybody made mistakes. It also, it depends which kind of mistakes. Some mistakes, yeah, are very heavy. uh, More the consequences and how you're going to deal with it. And you have to be, I mean, like, well, very informed how you're doing it. um, but don't let yourself be held back because you have to be perfect. Of the no, just go and do your thing on your own. You're not crazy, you know what you're doing. I mean, like, the ship is yours, it's your company, it's your business, it's your responsibility. You know what you're doing. Okay, so don't let all these details just hold you back for not moving forward on this visibility journey. It's wonderful when you just relax there in it. Um, Understand as well, dare to ask. Do take your time, not too long, because otherwise it's gonna be a struggle, and a stone for procrastination, and other excuse. Just don't hang too long in those advices and so on. Okay, when you're in your conversation, understand and don't forget, you have to lead. It's your spotlight, it's on your own term. Every advice is welcome, but you're going to do it your authentic way. And set fixed date. And that's step three in the strategy. Set a fixed date and go live. Otherwise, you will get into procrastination. You will find a lot of reasons not to do it. And I remember at the start of my podcast, I shared with you how and my how I started, and the epiphany moments and all of that. Um, Simply because I procrastinate as well. Millions of reasons why you do it. You can do it. But if you set a date, you are accountable, and let people around you hold you accountable to start that day. Otherwise, I'm sure with the things that we have on our plate, we will find a way to postpone that date. So don't do that. Set a fixed date and go live. And as I said before, the other steps, step 4, show up authentically. Focus on one platform to start and be consistent. If you're doing it on TikTok, doing it on TikTok. Be consistent. If it's each week, then it's each week. Is it every day? It's every day. Try the same hour is the best thing. Maybe you are doing things that you can move other hours, but fixed hours, that's the best thing. How you can build the visibility up and the community, your community. Okay? But be authentic. Don't try to be me or try to be somebody else or try to be whoever you want to have as a role model with you. Just go do your thing on your pace and how you feel you're going to do it well. Okay? That you can be there relaxed, enjoyable and joyful doing what you're doing, sharing the message you want to share outside, bringing the insights you want to bring inside. Do it on your own way. Maybe you do it with music, maybe you're doing it by shaking, I mean, like dancing, whatever. Do whatever you want, but put the message authentically out there. Okay? And as I said, focus on one platform and be consistent. And step 5, track the results and repeat. Refine what resonates with you. Visibility is a feedback loop. It go on and on like an eight. It depends on you how you see that eight. It's a feedback loop. You do something, you get feedback, you correct it or you fix it or you do anything with it, and you go back. Okay, and start again and stop. Step 1 till 4 and 5, track the results and repeat. Where do you have to change to adjust, etc. And by the way, I grab the chance as well. If you want to start with being visible, I invite you in my podcast. You don't have to be the whole day. And even a whole hour, 5 minutes is enough. 5 minutes is enough. If you want to be in a podcast with me, I prepare you. We will have a preparation for a podcast if you're nervous, but if you are accustomed to do it, if it's your normal state, it's much more easier, of course. But I am available to help you for those 5 minutes. And I will share with you exactly what you're going to say, how you're going to say it by yourself, and you use your own strength, knowledge, insights, everything. So you don't have no reason to procrastinate. I'm not giving you that room, that space to procrastinate anymore. So you're listening. If you feel like I'm going to try it, I want it, just let me know. DM me in the comments, and don't forget, if you didn't subscribe on my channels, Spotify, YouTube, and LinkedIn, do that as quick as you can, because these are the things that I'm going to do in the future to help you out, and there are more to come. But this 5 minutes is what I'm going to offer you. DM me, let me know in the comments that you want to be in the podcast. We say, I'm in. If you say I'm in, then I will connect with you and we can pick it up from that moment. Okay? So grab this chance. It's an offer. In the near future, you will have to invest for that 5 minutes. So grab it now. Um, and now we are nearly at the end of this podcast today. Wow. It was talking the whole time, didn't you? I hope you took. Did you take some breath? I didn't. I love this thing. I love to share, and I love to give you these insights. I know these are valuable, and they will come on hand anytime later if it's not now. And let me give you this before I go to the affirmation part to sum up everything. Um, Let me call this a note of power, of inspiration for you. Visibility is not about being loud. It's not about um, being that everybody that you have to, the greatest show up and those kind of things. It's about being in alignment with the message, with your service, with your product, and especially with your clients, your potential clients, your leads. Be in alignment with them. If you want to know how to get in alignment, I can help with that. But this note, visibility is not about being loud, it's about being in alignment. Your audience is looking for you. You're not doing them a favor by hiding, by staying away from their ears, their eyes, and so on. They need to find you. You are the way, you are the solution for them. The most powerful shift happens when you stop waiting for permission and start leading with purpose. And this is the moment for you. If you're listening, still listening till the end, this is the moment, because this is the most powerful moment that you're going to make the shift. Okay? And that happens when you stop waiting. Don't ask for permission. You can only ask permission to yourself. It's very important, but not out of you. And start leading with purpose, because you are doing it already, but there are more people, more souls waiting for you out there to make a difference in their life with your service or your product. Okay? What you have prepared and are on the market in your industry, wherever you are. Okay, they're waiting for you. And I close with an affirmation this week. I love this affirmation thing. I'm so glad I added to this podcast because I felt so, as you know, it's intuitive a lot, and I felt that I have to share it. And these affirmations are, once again, things that I use personally in my life to keep going because somebody have to coach themselves as well. And I hope you do, and I think you do. You really do. Um, Affirmation of today, of this week, is, and by the way, you can repeat this as, I mean, like hundreds times of thousands of times. Put it on repeat. Every affirmation, do something. By the way, another side note, 7 seconds, 7 seconds of positive thinking can change your life. Ooh, that's a valuable. Yes, that's a one golden side note. Remember that 7 seconds of positivity is surely, certainly going to make a difference in your life. So this affirmation, you can repeat it as long as you want. And it goes, I speak with clarity, I lead with energy, I show up with purpose. My visibility is not noise, it's legacy. I repeat, I speak with clarity, I lead with energy, I show up with purpose. My visibility is not noise, it's legacy. I leave you with that. We are back. I'm back next week with another great topic. And before I go, I invite you once again to support me, support the podcast, because the impact that I want to make with this impact is not only for me, it's for many, many thousands of people who will get a chance to get these messages that I'm sharing. And I really appreciate as you like, comment, share to anybody you know, from the YouTube channel, from the LinkedIn, or the Spotify channel. because together we can do this. I know um, that everything starts with one. So start tagging one person in the comments is enough. Okay. Thank you for that. Next week, I'll be back with another great and energetic topic. I can't wait. And I can give you like, it's going to be a little bit about relationship. Oh, it's going to be great. Very, very important topic. And as I said at the beginning, we are scheduling to have our first guest in the podcast as well. So stay tuned. I'll guide you through how to clear all the things that is going through the process of epiphany, so you can show up in power and in truth always authentically. Until then, stay magnetic, stay visible. Please stay visible, stay in action, and I'm looking forward to meet you next week again. Bye bye.